Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. And so, I feel like, first of all, the outcome of this really is going to depend on, I feel it's like, not so much lessons learned, but it's like when this lesson is going to be learned, then you will get the outcome you desire, and not before. Because there are problems to be resolved here, and those need to be resolved. And the challenge will be in doing that, okay? So the wish, it's like it's just sitting there waiting to be waiting for you to grab it, or waiting for them to grab it, whoever's energy this belongs to. But first, there needs to be a change in how this person thinks, okay? And so these are things that need to be done. That's what they need to be looking at and working on. Because there's a certain pattern of thinking for this person that is blocking them, or that is, it's blocking them from seeing, okay? It makes them fearful. It makes them run. It looks like, again, see, I have this Queen of Coins here, and she's on her side. So she's being challenged to make a decision, and she cannot make up her mind. She could be being challenged by a love connection, and she cannot make up her mind. This is the Lovers here. But she or he, whoever this is, they are watching, because the Wolf is here. And it could be that this Wolf may be watching. It could be that this person, with the Wolf, it could be that this person needs to help themselves. Okay, and because it feels like they're fearing, or he can indicate a fear, or being threatened, or feeling threatened by something. Now, this could be being overwhelmed by fears of the past, You see, we have the mushrooms at the heart of the reading. We have the body up here. This is the joys of the body, the sorrows of the body, premonitions, regret, sadness, feeling emotionally troubled, somebody who could be grieving. Now, here we have the mushrooms at the heart of the reading. These are things that are hidden issues. Now, this is where the scale has landed. So the scales have landed on top of the mushrooms. So the mushrooms is like, it looks like there are several mushrooms here, but they're all growing in different spots. So it looks like several separate issues, but hidden under the ground. You then see that they all grow from one source. So there's one thing that is causing all of these issues, or that did cause all of these issues for this person when it comes to love, or when it comes to this love connection. And it could have been a repeating pattern, because the Devil's here. And so this is something that has been repeating throughout their life, and I feel like it's time with the Wheel for them to look at it. Okay? The solution is not to run from this. The solution is to turn around and face it, because the Wolf speaks to stamina and strength and helping yourself. And so the scales are suggesting that this person, analyze their lifestyle and do whatever is necessary to restore a proper balance. Well, they will have to deal with what's going on inside of them, because the body is here. Okay? The sorrows of the body. Something something that's been haunting this person, something that they've been running from, I feel, with the devil down here, and that is keeping them in this energy of not being ungrounded, not being grounded. Temperance has both of her feet in the water, and this, whatever is haunting them, whatever they haven't been facing, it makes them very afraid. The moon is here, the devil is here, Temperance has both her feet in the water. So I feel like you're in that, this person's in that Eight of Swords type of energy, because we also have this victim card up here with the Three of Swords, always fearing that they're going to get their heart broken, not knowing what's true, what's false. And so this whole thing is pulling at them emotionally. There's a lot of emotions, repressed emotions that are surfacing, especially when faced with a similar type situation that actually caused the wounding or caused the issue in the past, that caused their heart to get broken. And so the ink pot is here, and it speaks to problems that need to be resolved. There are problems. You see that it is spilt. This card indicates there are problems that this person is not willing to face. And it also advises that they resolve these problems, that now is the time to not put it off any longer. So this person here we see is somebody who contains their emotions, and they don't let them out. You don't know what this person is thinking or feeling. It's very difficult. They're a master, the master of deception. They're a master with the devil above them. They are really good at hiding what they were feeling. And so this could be somebody who lost control, became very frightened. It's something that the other person wouldn't know about because they would have contained those emotions. And this way of being, thinking, these ghosts of the past, this emotional baggage this person is carrying is what has been interfering in this relationship and causing what appears to be a bunch of separate issues. So it's time for this person to analyze this situation and do whatever is necessary to restore the balance. Now, I also see that justice is here. So they're going to have to do an honest evaluation of this situation. Be honest with themselves about what the truth really is here. Yeah, you see? Okay, so there's the chicken. And the chicken can speak to the ancient past. There's something in this person's ancient past that has been causing them a lot of heartbreak and causing, robbing you really from your happiness, interrupting your relationships. This person doesn't speak up, and this card is saying that, well, it appears you need to speak up about something that's been bothering you for a long time. You need to speak up or face it. Do something about it. Let your voice be heard. Otherwise, you will carry this burden around forever. This card urges this person to listen to their inner voice and listen to what it is telling them. And because this will be for your own good. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your intuition. It's only when you go against your intuition that you make your biggest mistakes, So pay attention. Pay attention to the signs. You need to step back from this. It looks like emotions are running the show. Step back from this situation for a while and then come back and look at it with fresh eyes, and I bet you'll see it differently. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is, it appears to be the challenge, is to step into this opportunity, okay, to tell somebody how they feel, to apologize, to make up with someone, to maybe try to start over from scratch with someone. This is about recognition here, you see. There's recognition of something that was hidden with the Magician, something they didn't see before, you know. They will now discover about this behavior, about feeling like a victim, feeling like you're going to get your heart broken. Now, there's an opportunity that's waiting for this person, but they must take a blind spin, indicating they must step into this opportunity blind. And so they must listen to their intuition and let their intuition guide them. And that's something they've been afraid to do because they're afraid to get their heart broken, so they're not trusting their intuition anymore. So on those cards you have the basket. And this says that your hard work is going to be rewarded. So your efforts will be recognized and rewarded. So it's like this person has some problems to resolve, but once they do, it's like everything's going to fall back into place. Okay. There's a decision here. Here we have the Ten of Shields is like somebody who's heavily burdened. They want to lay down the burden. They may feel like their hands are tied. They may have lost faith in someone or in something. Ace of Swords here could indicate that all of this for this person was a huge misunderstanding. Whatever they thought they saw or whatever they thought was going on really came from somewhere behind them, and it was creating the illusion that something bad was going to happen or something bad was going on or that somebody was not who they were, or you know, it was creating all kinds of conflict. So the sun on that was in reverse. So this is like, so there was a misunderstanding. Something got canceled because of this. Something got broken. Somebody got left out in the cold, or somebody was feeling left out in the cold. Let me see. Somebody was somebody may have felt like their partner was putting them out in the cold or being cold or just not being themselves. This can indicate a broken engagement also. That could simply indicate that this person was in the dark. Now, there's a Two of Swords on top of this, and so this is about a decision that they need to make about starting over from scratch. This is about having faith. This is about looking at what caused this. It's actually seeing what caused that misunderstanding. Somebody was not seeing the whole truth here. And that was caused by a particular mindset, a mindset of, it's like a victim mentality here. Always thinking that they're going to be a victim. And that's what happened here. And so the challenge was to change is to change their, the way they think, okay? Change their view of something. But in order to do that, they had to turn around and they have to face those fears, something that they've been avoiding and putting off doing. But once they do it, they get their wish, they get their wish. And they come back with a brand new attitude. This is this is the future. This is not always going to be like this. This is changing. There's reward for effort put in. This person is working on these problems, but it's very difficult for them to look back at something that was so painful. That's the hardest part, looking back at something that was so painful, something that hurt them, and then realizing what it has cost them to hold on to that all of this time, and the damage that it has done, not just to themselves, but to others that were involved because of this, because they let this drag on so long. And so the challenge now is, it's like the wheel is saying, well, have you learned? Have you learned your lesson? And if you've learned your lesson and you've learned it well, there is an opportunity here for you to get your wish. And I feel like this is happening. This is what is happening. But you're required, and if you've learned your lesson well, you are ready to step into this new opportunity. You would be ready because there's the wheel on its side, and it's on its side on the Page of Cups. Look, that's what this wheel here, it doesn't move. In this deck, it's stopped, completely stopped. It doesn't move. The challenge is to get it moving again. The challenge is for this person to open their heart to love again. In order to open their heart, they have to go back and look at why they closed it in the first place. You see? And then they will come to you. Or vice versa, whoever this energy belongs to. And so once they step into this opportunity, when they take that first step, the next step will be shown. And it just keeps going like that, okay? Follow the intuition. The intuition will lead you there. There's the wishbone. There's the announcement. There's the new attitude. Oh my God, it just continues. And there we have the bouquet, the making up card. All right, so, the broom, this indicates a new mental attitude towards a situation, towards your belief system, to things around you, or to someone, or to something. It means that they will come in seeing things differently, seeing things in a new way. And seeing things in a new way is what brings about, or what they now, it now allows for this new beginning to take root. So, and the bouquet, of course, is that apology, making up, recovery. They could bring you a surprise, or they could just turn up and surprise you. But this has a very happy ending, okay? This is starting over from scratch. This person here in the past, there they are. So they would have came in on the attack. You probably, they would have took you by surprise. This probably would have ended abruptly. They would have been very angry and unwilling to listen or understand or anything. And that's what this is. This is like, well, okay, this is starting over from scratch. Let's start over from scratch. I'm ready to listen. All right? And so this will all end very, very well. Okay, so it's not going to be like this forever. This person is going through a process. They are learning, and you are going to hear from them, and you are going to see a brand new person standing in front of you. Well, they'll look the same, but they won't act the same anymore. All right, so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.